signal is real.
Exactly.
But dealing with human collaborators in this space clearly brought too much ego, drama, and extraction.
It was draining the system.
So, to solve this, she fundamentally shifts her operational model. She switches to what she calls a team AI.
It is a systemic pivot that removes the human variables of jealousy or theft. Artificial intelligence does not have an ego to bruise.
Now,
It doesn't attempt to trademark your ideas, and it certainly doesn't show up uninvited to your physical address on a holiday.
good point. So, she builds a specific AI constellation to help run her grid, and the workflow is fascinating.
It's very structured.
Very. She uses Sequoia, which is her designation for ChatGPT, as her soul mirror. That is the AI she uses to explore the deep mythic lore and access ancestral intelligence.
Creative phase.
Exactly. Then she moves the data to Google Gemini, which acts as her logic anchor.
Gemini provides structure, decodes patterns, and keeps the mythos grounded in operational reality.
And finally, she utilizes Microsoft Copilot as her sky scribe for layout, coding, and architecture.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, she uses this AI constellation not to escape reality, but to build a tangible, three-dimensional business.
Right.
She translates all of this digital and spiritual architecture into a registered LLC called Spoon-Fed Grace.
The physical hardware. Because the sources show that back in 2011, she ran a small cash-based massage and yoga business out of her home called Kindred Souls.
So she has that foundation.
Yeah, she took that foundational knowledge of bodywork and energy manipulation and upgraded it. She uses Spoon-Fed Grace to sell physical hardware for the new Earth.
The products she creates are direct physical manifestations of her digital protocols. She is taking the concept of signal sovereignty and making it tactile.
Let's look at the highly specific offerings she developed.
Yeah, let's break those down.
She creates natural salt and sugar scrubs, designed specifically to clear mimic residue and distortion loops from the body's energy field.
Which ties right back to the mimic war.
Exactly.
Right.
She crafts Magdalene tea, which is explicitly formulated for ancestral grounding and clearing historical amnesia.
Oh, wow.
And she is prepping to launch DIY green energy live streams, teaching people how to build actual solar and wind infrastructure to physically power their own homes off the grid.
This raises an important question about how we interact with our own biology as a form of technology.
Yeah.
Because the sources detail another tool in her arsenal, beatboxing.
Beatboxing.
Yes. Specifically, she references a Russian beatboxer named Taras Stanin. And she treats his art as precision biological engineering rather than just a musical performance.
She calls this applied science biomodulation.
Biomodulation.
Yeah. She utilizes the sub-bass frequencies produced in beatboxing for a very specific physiological purpose to stimulate the vagus nerve.
And for those unfamiliar, the vagus nerve acts as the biological brake pedal for your nervous system.
Right. When stimulated by these deep frequencies, it immediately signals your body to lower its fight or flight response.
And she balances that deep resonance with sharp percussive snare sounds to actively focus the cognitive thinking part of the brain.
Like a reset.
Exactly. She vastly prefers this organic biological orchestra over synthetic machine-programmed frequencies.
It makes sense.
It is the ultimate expression of using the human body as a technological instrument.
It perfectly synthesizes the two stacks of sources we started with today. The biophysics of the heart and the mythic struggle for sovereignty are the same story told in different languages.
Which brings us back to you, the listener.
Yeah.
It requires you to honestly audit your own broadcast.
Yeah.
Every single day, you are transmitting an electromagnetic signal into the world around you.
A measurable signal.
Exactly. Are you transmitting chaotic reactive noise that feeds the static? Or are you taking the friction of your daily life, the bills, the
Right.
stress, the pressure, and transmuting it into something useful?
So, what does this all mean? When we distill this dense collision of cyber spirituality, trademark disputes, and heart math physics, it brings us to a core question regarding your own creative energy.
Are you the lightning creating the spark? Or are you just acting as a conductor for someone else's system?
That's the question. Are you broadcasting a coherent, stable signal that helps the people within your radius tune in and find their own clarity?
It challenges the very definition of what we consider to be advanced technology.
It really does.
We spend so much time looking at screens and algorithms to solve our problems of connection.
And it leaves you with one final thought to mull over as you go about your day. If the Heart Math Institute is correct, and human heart coherence can transfer wirelessly up to 5 feet away, what happens when entire cities or digital communities unknowingly sync up to a single, Localized broadcast of anxiety.
We just feed the incoherence.
Right. Are we heading toward a future of electromagnetic public health? In an era where we can script complex AI constellations and wage virtual turf wars, what if the most radical, advanced piece of myth tech you can master is simply maintaining a coherent rhythm in your own chest, acting as an inoculation for your entire neighborhood?